I think like may groove din siya na hindi mo siya, yung sa first try mo, hindi mo masasabi na, did I like it? Did I not like it?
Yeah.
Kasi first time, it could be a nightmare talaga. And
Yeah.
that's what's stopping people from trying it again.
Welcome to Spill the Creativity Podcast, the podcast where we will be having conversations with other creatives that will inspire us, keep us encouraged, and push us to reach our own goals. This is the place where we will be acknowledging the hard truths because while this path is fulfilling, the truth is there's no easy way to do things. It all takes hard work. We are going to be talking about the good and the bad about choosing a creative career. If you're looking for a cup of stimulation for creatives, a warm cup of tea in this otherwise bittersweet pursuit, then you're in the right place. So let's get that cup of tea and get on with the conversation.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spill the Creativity Podcast. Today, I have with me again Sarah, the Morena girl, the lady we invited for like the digital nomad episode we did a while back, and I invited her again because if you're listening to this, like the moment this gets aired out, I just got back from a 2-week trip and I have my own thoughts about being a digital nomad. And so I wanted to talk to her about my experience. And I think like some of you might be able to get a thing or two from this conversation, mostly because the world is opening up. People are now starting to travel more and more, and you might be thinking about whether being a digital nomad is for you or not. And to open the conversation, I'd like to say that it's not for me. And maybe Sarah is here to debunk everything that I'm saying, or maybe you're here to kind of validate everything I'm saying. We don't know. But yeah, there's always two sides to it. There's always the pros and cons. And that's something that we're going to dive deep into today. So yeah, welcome back to the podcast, Sarah. Hello.
Hello again. I'm so happy to be here and hear about your story about your nomad escapade or
Yeah.
adventure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Parang after ko na experience yung two week stint. Wow, yung
Mm-hmm.
2-week experience na yun, mas naging saludo ako sa mga digital nomads for the
Mm-hmm.
patience of like, and yung discipline also because you were asking about my experience, and
Yes.
for me parang I don't know, I'm like the kind of person who finds comfort in familiarity. Yeah.
Order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in order.
Everything should be in order. Correct.
Yeah.
But first, like, where did you go?
Yeah, okay. So I went on a 2-week trip. The first week was in Thailand with my biz friends. And then the second week was nagpaiwan ako ng Manila. And then
Mm-hmm.
I met up with other business friends and like
Yeah.
other friends in general. So parang the 2 weeks na yon, I was not working from my workspace. My
Yeah.
workspace is not necessarily parang organized and everything.
Mm.
But you know how you're familiar with a space na kahit magulo siya, alam mo kung nasan yung mga bagay, ganyan.
Everything.
Yeah. And
Yes.
then it's since the place is familiar, parang it was easy for me to just sit down and like start my work. I realized na parang yun pala yung struggle ko. Ang tagal ko bago parang mag-settle in. Parang nakaupo na ako sa coffee shops. Parang no, it does not feel
Okay.
right. May
Oo,
ganon.
parang,
Oh, parang
okay, anong gagawin ko na?
oo, or parang paano ako pupwesto? Saan ako uupo? Saan dapat yung phone ko yung parang ganon. May ganon pala akong something. Kaya yeah, yeah. Anyway, how about you? Parang how was like your experience when you decided to be a digital nomad? Parang was it something na parang pagkaupo mo, okay, gets ko na. This is it. Ito na yun.
Mm. Hindi. Kasi, okay. First, di ba, work remotely. Nag-work talaga ako remotely before ako maging independent freelancer. Nag-start ako working sa coffee shops from my apartment to coffee shop sa Manila. Same, same. Like, I know how you feel na parang, oh my God, okay, nakaupo na ako. Okay, settle na ako. Ano ang gagawin ko? Yung mag-set up ka, di ba? Your laptop, ganyan. Tapos, oh my God, nakalimutan ko pala yung headphones ko. Paano ako mag-work? 'Di ba? So, yeah, ibig sabihin nun, it's either uuwi ako and then sa bahay na ako mag-work, sinayang ko lang yung lakad ko, yung travel ko, or hindi na ako mag-work sa coffee shop. Parang ganon.
Aura ka
Magmumuni-muni
na
na lang
lang.
ako. Oo, aura na lang ako. Kasi nagbihis ako, nag-prepare ako. Ganon kasi, di ba? Pag digital
Yeah.
nomad, work from anywhere, parang,
Yeah.
looks goofy sa coffee shop nag-work.
Yeah.
Pero yung
Feeling
behind the scene niya, ganon yung feeling.
I totally agree. And feeling ko nga, pag yun yung nangyari sa'yo, wala ka ng choice talaga kundi umawra na lang.
Yeah.
Mag-record ka na lang ng pang-reels. Ganon.
Diba? Paano
Yeah.
kapag gumagawa ka ng client work and you need, like a headphones kasi maingay sa
Yeah.
coffee shop? Ganon. So,
Yeah.
for me, nung nasa Manila ako, like, it's a bit of trial and error. Alam ko na kung saan yung mga tahimik na coffee shop. Sa kakatry ko talaga, like, pinupuntahan ko. Like, kunyari, I have free time. Punta ako dito sa coffee shop na to. Tignan natin kung may signal. Tignan natin kung tahimik ba siya, gaano ba siya
Malakas yung
kaingay.
wifi.
Yeah, kasi ako, wifi, ano na yon, out of the question na yun. Kasi kahit sa Manila, mahina talaga. So, yung
Yeah.
data, kahit data, yung signal ba ng data is okay. Parang ako, I cannot work kapag maingay yung surroundings ko. Hindi talaga. Kaya lagi ako naka-headphones, pero kahit walang music, nakatakip talaga siya. Kasi I cannot
Gets.
work ng maingay. Kahit music, ayoko. Ganon. So,
Gets.
yun yung mga kinoconsider ko. Hanggang saan I know, like, 2 to 3 spots na magkakalapit na okay mag-work outside. So, yun, parang inaano ko lang siya, papalit-palit, palit-palit. At least whenever I work outside, alam ko na kung saan ako. And same here, kung saan man ako, like, nag-work remote, ganun din yung ginagawa ko. That's why wala talaga siyang parang one set or parang one way of doing it. Talagang you would spend time and effort talaga, and you need a lot of patience to like figure out, saan kaya maganda mag-work today, ganyan. So parang may listahan ako dito sa Boracay kung like saan ako mag-work, ganyan. Kasi I always often work dito sa bahay lang, sa apartment ko, kasi nagpakabit na ako ng sarili kong internet. Since nga naging struggle din siya sa akin dito. So, pero I cannot always work dito naman sa apartment kasi I can feel yung isolation talaga.
Mm.
So, at least once or twice a week, nag-work ako outside, sa coffee shops, ganyan. Or kung saan pwede like, yun nga, na may malakas na wifi, ganyan. So, I know a lot of places na here na may malakas na wifi, na there's food, ganyan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, papalit-palit lang.
Gets. Because I totally relate to what you said na nakapag-set up ka na tapos meron ka palang naiwan, yung parang
Naiwan.
ganon. Tapos parang, andito na ako
Nakaka-frustrate siya.
eh. Yeah.
Lalo pag nasa ibang bansa ka, girl, di ba? Like, how
Yeah,
was your
lalo na.
experience sa Bangkok? Like, nag-work ka ba doon? Or parang talagang vacation mo siya?
Kasi I'm the type of person na as much as I want to be like the person na kaya kong mag-iwan ng work, parang for me kasi mas mahirap sa akin yung mag-iwan ako ng work tapos babalikan ko siya. Parang, alam mo yung
Mm.
I have to prep myself to start working again. So, para hindi ako mapunta dun sa stage na yun na, mag-work na naman. Parang I have to kind of integrate my work into
Work
my vacation.
sa trip.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure if this is an actual term, but one of my friends mentioned this na hindi siya work-life balance. It's more of like a work-life integration. Parang i-integrate mo yung work. No, ang
Ooh,
gandang concept.
I like that.
Ni-research ko nga wala masyadong materials. Pero,
Integration.
so parang
Yeah.
kumbaga, while you're in vacation, you're gonna insert a little bit of work just so you won't lose
The
footing.
momentum.
Momentum when
Yes.
you get back to work. Kasi ganun, yun nga, kung ako nga like setting up, like working in my workplace, kailangan ko pang iset yung sarili ko na parang, okay, work
Isa
na.
yung
So,
momentum.
yeah.
Sometimes, no, I'm not sure sa'yo. Like, sa akin, it could take me, like, it takes me an hour or two para iset yung momentum. Seryoso, girl.
Yeah, parang kunwari, uupo lang ako sa workplace ko, tas kung ano-ano lang yung gagawin
Muni-muni.
ko, aantayin ko lang na nasa mood ako, parang ganon.
Same.
Yeah,
Like,
matagal
okay,
yung,
work
which
time
is,
na.
wait,
Ganyan.
okay, ang dami ko rin namang gustong sabihin, but yes, okay, so, i-park muna natin yung idea na yan. Balik na tayo dun sa Thailand thingy. So, yeah, that was how it was. So, even if we were like, we had tours parang travel agency who we got to like take us into tours in the city and everything. So, we had daily tours. So, when we get back from the hotel, I would insert like 30 minutes to an hour of working, sometimes more. Sometimes it takes me so long to be in the moment. Tapos pag nasa
Mm.
moment na ako, ang tagal din bago makaalis. So minsan, yung sasabihin kong 1 hour work lang, minsan nagsistretch siya for 2 hours hanggat sa pagtingin ko, madaling araw na. I was lucky that the internet in our hotel is not exactly fast, but it's not also slow. Parang sakto lang. Kaya ko siyang pakisamahan,
Alam mo,
ganon.
ang ganda sa Bangkok, no? I love
Yeah.
it there talaga. Like, I
Yes.
feel like, pag sinabing free wifi, sobrang bilis.
Free
Sa,
wifi talaga.
free wifi talaga. Kahit sa hotel ko, kasi ako nag-ready din ako, bumili ako ng pocket wifi ko sa airport na hindi ko na nabalik. So, sa akin, nandito pa din. So, hindi ako nag-umasa sa mga hotel wifi, ganyan. Bangkok talaga, lahat ng coffee shops, pag sinabing free wifi, like, girl, talagang pang digital nomad talaga yung
Yeah.
pilis. Kaya
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah, okay. So doon naman yung experience ko naman sa coffee shop working in Thailand. What happened was, so yun nga, my friends and I, we booked a tour, but your girl is an old person, so hindi ko na kinaya yung tours, girl. Ang sakit-sakit ng katawan ko.
Seryoso?
Oh my gosh, I'm
I
so
feel like,
embarrassed. But
girl, kung everyday, nakakapagod siya. I cannot explain it. Alam mo ba na, di ba,
tas ang init
nag-chato-chak?
pa.
Init. Nag-chato-chak ako. Siguro nakaka 20,000 plus steps ako a day. Kasi minimeasure ko yung sa phone Hindi pa nga
Yeah,
accurate yun, di ba?
yeah.
Alam mo yung pag-uwi ko talaga, nagpapahid talaga ako ng pain reliever.
Oh my
Grabe.
gosh.
Parang, yeah.
Yeah, yung mga kasama ko nagpapahid, pero ako, hindi. Kasi hindi ako mahilig dun sa mga menthol.
Oo.
So, prayers lang. The joke.
Pero for
Pero,
real.
oo, ang sakit talaga ng katawan ko, tapos ang init-init, tapos yung tuhod ko ganyan, parang ako wala, ang
And
tanda
hindi
ko
ko
na.
kayang everyday, Tish. Hindi ko
Yeah,
kaya I get you, I understand you. Kaya yun yung solution ko to like travel at least for a month, a week, ganyan.
yeah.
A
You
week to
know
a
what?
month.
That makes so much sense now, as in. So anyway, so on the third day of our trip, we were supposed to go to the safari, and then I said na I'm not going anymore because if I want to parang survive until the end of our trip, I need to take a rest because my knees and my back cannot anymore. So, yun yung nag-coffee shop ako. And then, yun nga, parang their coffee shops are all ready. Parang the Wi-Fi password is there. You don't have to ask for it. The Wi-Fi password is there. May saksakan na sa place mo. And then, like, the tables are spacious enough for you to kind of like splay all
Put
your...
everything on top
Yeah.
of the table
Yeah,
talaga.
I feel like Thailand knows na that's what coffee shops are for. It's not just for coffee, but it's a working space already. So they're very advanced in that way. Tas, yeah, if in our hotel, hindi ganun kabilis yung Wi-Fi,
Mm-mm.
dun sa coffee shop, it's super fast. So my work, diba, parang I deal with big files because we do uploads and downloads of
Yes.
videos and audio files. And super bilis. Parang kaka-upload ko lang, parang, nasa YouTube na siya agad. So, in that sense, parang it's super cool and it's super nice. So, I spent the entire day in a coffee shop, right? Parang naano na ako na, kailangan ko bang bumili ng isa pang kape kasi
Something.
nakakahiya.
Oh my girl, yan nga yung sasabihin ko. Like, dito sa atin, di ba? Like, sa
Yeah.
Philippines. May ganong na parang stigma na pag nag-work ka sa coffee shop, parang, oh my God, ganito lang binili ko. Kailangan parang 2 hours lang ako dito. Oh my God, pag nagtagal ako ng 4 hours, ganyan,
Or
ganyan.
sometimes, they won't give you free Wi-Fi if what you bought is like less than 100 pesos. Parang may
Oh my
minimum
God.
ka
Hindi
dapat
ko pa
na.
naman na-feel yun.
Merong coffee shops na ganon. Na parang there's this one time, dito naman is in Cebu. Parang
Cebu,
I
yeah.
went to a coffee shop. I just bought like a 90 peso like iced
Muffin.
coffee thing.
Oo.
I asked for the Wi-Fi password and then they said, "Ma'am, minimum of 150 po for free Wi-Fi." It's parang,
What? Free nga Tapos
kaya
free
nga. So
condition.
yun, bumili na lang ako ng something para makapag-Wi-Fi ako.
Tapos
parang,
girl, pag tinry mo naman, hindi din magamit kasi sobrang bagal.
yeah.
Yan yung usually yung experience dito sa Manila naman na lahat ng coffee shops sasabihin na free wifi but you cannot use it. So data talaga. But then even the
Yes.
data, walang signal, parang siya. So parang ako, parang I cannot work here pala. Sayang lang yung time, ganyan.
Okay. I hear you share my sentiments of my frustrations, but still you are, parang feeling ko you're still like super digital nomad stuff, even with all the limitations and
Yes.
frustrations. Parang feeling ko mas prefer mo pa rin siya. Bakit mo natitiis? Parang
Yes.
ako kasi, parang inisip ko, ayoko na.
Yeah.
Siguro if mag-work ako ng coffee shop, admin, lang, yung tipong i-check ko lang yung
Yeah.
work ng,
Docs, ganyan.
docs, emails, ganyan. Pero like yung actual work, like
Work talaga.
editing and everything, I have to be in my own workplace. And I
Mm-mm.
hear you share the same sentiments that I have, but you seem to be so happy in the coffee
So
shop.
chill.
And I'm like,
Feeling ko
I
kasi,
can't do this.
it's a price you pay. Parang
Mm,
ganon.
right.
Okay, itong mga small hiccups and misadventures na ito naman yung kapalit niya. Yung
Mm.
ganon. So, parang I always put it that way. Pero again, nakaka-frustrate. Lalo nga ngayon, di ba, yung mga moments na naiiwan ko yung headset ko. Kasi nga, once na nasa workspace ka, andun lahat ng gamit mo. Pero once na lumabas ka sa apartment mo or bahay mo, may mga dadaling kang gamit. And then, yun yung issue ko na hindi lang siya once nangyari. Many times nakalimutan ko pala yung charger, lobat pala, ganyan. So, hindi rin ako naka-work, yung mga ganon. Pag ganon, wala, decide na lang ako, sige, wag muna ako mag-work for like 3 hours, tapos uwi na lang ako. Ganyan.
Mm.
Mas challenging siya when you're abroad. But, nung nasa Bangkok naman ako kasi, nag-work ako, I make sure na, yun nga, dala ko lahat, ganyan. And dun lang ako sa hotel nag-work kasi malakas yung wifi.
Mm.
And yun nga, parang I choose to stay longer sa mga places para maano din ako. Ano bang tawag doon? Yung
Ma-pace out
ma-familiarize ako.
mo.
Yes, oo. Kasi 1 week, I would say na kulang siya. So, kasi I still work 5 days a week ganyan. So, parang kulang na kulang yung 2 days o kaya yung mga singit-singit mo sa weekday na lakwatsa, di ba?
Yeah.
Kulang pa rin siya. So, hindi pa maaano hindi ka pa, parang hindi mo pa nakukuha yung momentum, parang feeling mo na sa work mode ka pa din.
Yeah.
Kaya, ang minimum ko talaga is like 2 weeks to 1 month, ganyan. Since 1 month lang naman yung free visa sa atin. Unless mag-apply ka ng 60-day visa. So, yun yung pinaplano kong gawin next year. At saka, I feel like, as a freelancer pala ako, parang, this is naman, parang I get to do this because I'm a solopreneur pa din. Wala pa akong
Mm.
teammate. I don't have big roster of clients, parang a lot of roster of clients. So, wala akong masyadong iniisip pagdating sa client work. Yung ganon.
Yeah. Although I think mas magagawa mo to pag may team ka.
Oh, I
Feeling ko
also thought
lang.
about that. Yes.
Yeah.
Totoo naman din yan. Pero parang, yun nga, pero I still get the chance to like visit yung mga gusto
Mm.
kong puntahan. It's just that I have to be in a place na longer, which I like
Yeah.
naman din. So, yun. But I'm thinking about that din naman. Yun nga, outsourcing, ganyan.
For
When the
sure.
time comes, ganyan.
Also, okay, so you were saying na parang in line with like the whole digital nomad lifestyle, staying in one place for longer. Like, given na magtatagal ka doon, so for sure, yung expenses mo din mas malaki compared to like when you're gonna stay for a week lang. What do you
Okay,
think?
so let's talk about the
The expenses. Yeah.
expenses and financial aspect of a digital nomad. Okay,
Yeah.
so nung nandito ako sa Boracay, 'di ba? I think I mentioned it sa previous episode natin dalawa na I'm only supposed to be here for a week. So parang ano ko yun, okay, splurge tayo kasi 1 week lang tayo, mag-hotel tayo. So nag-hotel kami ng friend ko. And then yun na, yung alam mo yun, yung parang sinasabi ng gut mo na magstay ka, huwag ka muna umuwi. Parang yung clothes ko noon is just 1 week worth of clothes, bikinis, ganyan. Actually, mostly bikinis at saka mga pang gym clothes. Kasi yun lang naman i-wear mo dito
Yeah.
Oh my God, wala akong damit. Parang nagbabattle siya sa isip ko, magstay ka. Oh my God, wala akong damit, ganyan. Pero yung tutuluyan, wala na ako issue kasi may yung pinagstayan ko before, doon ako nagsistay.
Mm.
Ano naman siya, parang cost-friendly naman siya and cozy din. So sabi ko, sige, okay, baka mag-wear off din yung ano ko. Baka nabibigla lang na naman ako, ganyan. Kasi
Mm.
nag-decide na nga ako mag-Manila. So okay, yun yung backstory. Nag-extend ako 2 weeks. Sabi ko, tignan ko muna ha. Pero yon I'm spending per night sa room ko. So, mas mahal siya. Kasi yung cost ng 2 weeks na yon yun yung cost ng 1 month stay ko dito sa apartment ko.
Makes
So,
sense.
doon ako nanggagaling whenever I say na mas cheaper if you travel talaga
Longer.
longer. Kasi you get to have monthly deals, not per night deals, not weekly deals. Hahanapin mo yung monthly deals na meron. So, yun yung plan ko din if I'll go to Bali next year, to Thailand. And, what's good about this is kung meron ka ngang friend na parehas kayong nomad, parang imagine how much you could save kasi magsisplit kayo sa cost ng apartment, ng food, 'di ba, ng motor, kung magmamotor kayo. Grabe,
Girl,
ngayon
oh
I
my
feel
gosh.
like magastos ako kasi mag-isa ako So, kung
Mm-mm.
gusto ko mag-nomad sa Cebu, somewhere in Cebu, I would consider din ganung process na parang 1 year lease, okay, invest ako in the beginning, Pero it would actually, pay off in general kasi nakakatipid ako in a sense na
Yeah.
nakakatipid ako sa accommodation, if apartment, nakakatipid ako sa pagkain-kain sa labas, having a fridge and storing my food, ganyan. Ganun
Okay,
din.
let's talk about the nitty-gritty. Na-excite ako sa conversation. Parang gusto ko ulit mag-travel. Wow.
Try.
Yeah.
You know what,
Pero-
Tish? Ito nga yung sabi ko, excited ako malaman yung experience mo. Kasi I would actually say na, I think like may groove din siya na hindi mo siya, yung sa first try mo, hindi mo masasabi na, did I like it? Did I not like it?
Yeah.
Kasi first time, it could be a nightmare talaga. And
Yeah.
that's what's stopping people from trying it again.
Now that you're saying that, na-realize ko nga na our trip was really like for tourists.
Jump up.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
and it parang tourist style siya. It wasn't for the intention of being a digital nomad. So I feel like yeah, dun galing yung opinion ko about like this is not for me. But okay, now that you mentioned yung how a digital nomad would go about with traveling, na it should be longer so that you can properly integrate your work into like your travel and like you
Yeah.
get cheaper deals. So let's go back to kunwari, yun nga, for example, you plan to stay in Bali for a month. Where do you get those monthly deals? Sa Airbnb ba? May monthly stuff?
Yes, meron. 1 month villa apartment type na cost them 15,000 pesos. Hello, it's not bad. Kasi ang mahal nga ng apartment dito sa Manila eh. So parang
This
for
is
me,
in Airbnb.
Airbnb. And pipili ka ng area. Kasi of course, Seminyak would be
More
more
expensive.
expensive. Parang I think Canggu ata sila, ganon part. So, yon. And then the food nga, sabi nila parang $1, $2. Same as, Bali, ganyan.
Yeah.
Or kung Philippines naman, Andox.
Yeah.
Pero at least doon, nakakakuha ng healthier options, I think. Or dito sa atin, mga karinderya, I think, I would say.
Right, right. You know what? One thing I would want to change, like, I really enjoyed my Thailand trip. But if I were to change it, and then if I were to do like, medyo leaning towards digital nomad kind of trip,
Yeah.
I would first pace out yung activities. Like, this is how I would envision it. Morning would be my work time, and then after lunch, dun ako gagala. And then I'd probably have like dinner or like go to the bar at night. And then, kasi yung hotel namin had free breakfast. It was good for the first 2 days. But on the third day, sukang-suka na ako. Kasi it was the same. Yeah, so parang naisip ko din, kasi even if, for example, may KFC naman sa Pilipinas, may 7-Eleven naman sa Pilipinas, may Burger King naman sa Pilipinas, pero their options are super different. So parang
Oh my God.
yeah, yun yung gusto kong itry, yun yung parang gusto kong gawin, like, if I were to do that again, na yung breakfast ko, parang today, McDo Thailand style. That was something na I would have wanted to try. Pero yun, parang most of our accommodations, even yung tours, like yung trips namin when we went to go see the elephants and everything, it all had like a buffet style na lunch. So, while hindi naman kami nagutom, yun, it parang, yeah, it would have been something na I could change.
Ang fun kasi, yeah, totoo nga yung sinabi mo na parang pace out yung activities. Kasi ako noon, di ba, dumating ako doon parang Friday. So, okay, mindset ko na yan. Saturday, Sunday, lakwatsa. Monday to Friday, no lakwatsa, but cafe hopping, and then work.
Oh
Ganon
my
siya,
God.
nakaplano siya, girl.
Yeah, we did all the touristy stuff for sure. That was fun. But then, as someone who can't truly like let go of work completely, parang dun ako nag-struggle. And yon, going back dun sa working in coffee shops, as an old woman, syempre yung mga chairs naman sa coffee shop, parang they're like stools and pretty chairs. They're not exactly the most comfortable.
Yeah.
Sakit-sakit sa likod. Parang, alam mo yung gusto ko pa mag-work, pero ang sakit na ng likod ko, aalis na lang ako.
Okay lang sa akin,
Mag-iikot
basta
na
may
ulit.
foam yung upuan. Yeah, kasi yung sa back support, wala ka talagang i-expect. Basta as long as parang may naman, support yung chair mismo, na foam naman siya. I think, yun nga, ang ginawa ko, naglista ko ng 5 coffee shops. around near me,
Mm.
ganon. And then, tinry ko siya pa isa-isa. And then, pero kung may favorite ako, doon ako babalik-balik. Kasi alam ko na
Ah,
na, oh,
yeah.
malakas wifi dito, oh, tahimik dito, oh, masarap yung
May
food dito,
saksakan.
oh, ang daming saksakan.
Oh my gosh. Okay. At first I was like, no, digital nomad is not for me. But like after this conversation, sige. Mukhang may mag-check
Try
ulit ng
natin ulit.
flights after.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. I feel like people who are listening are also kind of intrigued kung paano ba to. So, if there's anything that we can give our listeners today, maybe you could give them like a play-by-play of like if they want to try this whole digital nomad way of traveling, not like the tourist way of traveling.
Yeah.
Parang ano yung tips na mabibigay mo sa kanila? So maybe we could start with number 1, make sure that your trip is a bit longer, no, to pace out your activities. And then, what else can you share?
Okay, first, yun nga, parang choosing a location. If it's a digital nomad friendly location, that's very important. Ang dami kong gustong place na puntahan dito sa Philippines alone, but then I know na it would suck working there kasi electricity issues,
Yeah.
water issues, ganun. So
May
I just can't.
Maraming mga power shutdowns pa rin
Yeah. First is choosing the location.
Right.
If it would fit your work.
Yeah.
Kasi at the end of the day, parang bonus na lang tong, perk na lang tong lifestyle na digital nomad. Pero still, we have to work kasi para ma-afford natin yung lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then, yun nga, parang checking, una, siguro gagawin ko, yun nga, set a monthly budget. Kung kaya ba nung area na yon, yung parang yung budget mo. Kunyari dito sa Boracay, o mag-set ka ng budget, how much yung budget mo. If this is your budget, ibig sabihin, kunyari, if I would say, okay, ang budget ko lang 35,000 a month para sa lifestyle ko na to. If that means looking for a cheaper apartment na kahit medyo maliit, ganyan. If that means eating sa karinderya during the weekdays or even weekends and then spending less sa alcohol and food. Kasi here, yun yung ano, diba, happy hour, ganyan-ganyan. If that means, ayun, na parang magtipid ka para masustain mo yung lifestyle, are you willing to do it? Or if you have naman bigger budget, okay, what percentage yung mapupunta sa rent, what percentage yung mapupunta sa food and sa parang social life. Parang ganun lang din, same as how you live in Manila. Dadalhin mo lang siya kung nasan ka. Yeah, parang talagang budget and then check your, yun nga, financial capacity. Ganon.
Makes sense. Like, before you make any decision, make sure na kaya mong bayaran yung mga...
Yeah. And then next is try mo muna local first. Yun. Try mo muna local first. Trial
Actually.
muna, ganyan. Kasi again, yung first experience mo, hindi pa yan yung makakapagsabi if gusto mo talaga siya or not. Parang sometimes, it's just the place. Alam mo yun, hindi mo nakuha yung vibe. Hindi ka nakakonect sa right people. Ganon. Pero when you go naman someplace, like, oh my gosh, like,
this
I
is
love
it.
this life.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, yeah.
So, going back dun sa tips, number 1 is first set your budget. Number 2, pick your location.
Yeah.
And number 3, try local first.
Try local first. Yeah. And see how you feel about it. Ganyan.
And I feel like number 4 is to really plan it out. Plan it out in the sense na how long you're gonna stay. The area has to be like digital nomad friendly, as you said. Na parang may mga coffee shops available and you know na walang power outages. Ganyan.
Meron pa akong tip if you wanna try international yun nga, nomad. Kasi ako, di ba, alone ako lumipad.
Yeah.
So, ang dami nagtatanong sa akin, how was the immigration process?
Oh my
Yun
gosh,
pala
I
yung
have an immigration kwento. But go, ikaw muna.
Sa akin, smooth siya. So, walang issue. Although, yung backpack ko, kung saan yung laptop ko, ganyan, lahat yun full of documents din ng BIR registration, mga ganyan. So, I would say, since wala akong COE, yun yung parang documents na I have with me. So if you're traveling as a freelancer, gusto mo mag-digital nomad, make sure lang na meron kang proof of income and proof of work na ginagawa mo. Ganyan. Para medyo smooth na. And always, yun nga, parang be confident sa pagsagot. Kasi dyan sila nagkakaroon ng doubt.
Okay, for us naman, because we traveled in a group. So, and then all of us are like online people. So, if you're an immigration officer and then you're gonna look at us, mukha kaming magtatayo ng recruitment thingy sa Thailand. Kasi lahat kami online kineme.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so what happened was, so we were a group of 6. I think. Yeah, we were a group of 6. And then four of us booked together. So dun sa itinerary ng Cebu
Isa lang.
Pacific, yeah, sa isa, 4 lang yung names. Because the other one booked separately. She had a separate agenda in Thailand. And then the other one, hindi siya nakapag-book with us because she was going through something personal nung time na nag-book kami
Nag-book kayo
together.
lahat.
So nagmukhang hindi siya kasama sa friend group. Mukhang siyang
Oh.
salingkit-kit, ganon.
Oo.
So the officer was asking her, okay, so first she was parang tinatanong lang siya tungkol sa flight, ganyan, like bakit iba yung booking flight mo, or like why is it ganyan. Parang I feel like the immigration officer was not satisfied with her answer, so she was held back for second questioning. So napunta siya dun sa mga
Sa
nagti-TNT.
backdoor. Oh
Yeah,
my
sa
God.
backdoor and
Na-closed
everything.
door.
Yeah, so we waited for her for almost 2 hours. The line was long because maraming kino-question. But she said when it was her turn to be questioned, parang konti lang yung mga tanong. But yun nga, parang she has to prove na she was friends with us. Parang tinanong, paano mo sila nakilala? Or parang meron ba kayong mga picture na magkakasama?
Together.
Oh, ganyan. Oo. Eh, di ba parang we met through like an online
lang.
class, ganyan. And then, buti na lang, we've met each other as a group last year. So we had photos. And buti na lang, that was saved in her phone. Tapos parang ako, in my head, if ako, sa akin yung tinanong and I can't provide photos, what I would share would be our GC. Yun na lang. Na proof
GC.
na
Oo,
diba?
totoo.
Proof na magkakakilala kami. Proof na friends talaga
Magkakausap.
kami. Hindi namin siya, like, sinama for TNT purposes, ganyan.
Yeah, na siya pala yung ano ba yon yung ire-recruit?
Yeah, siya yung i-recruit namin.
Ako naman, I was traveling alone. If ever, nasa back of my head. Kasi tinanong din sa akin, are you traveling with someone? Sabi ko, yeah, my friend. But he went there ahead. Is already in Bangkok. Kung may follow-up doon na parang, syempre mag-isa ka, sino yung kasama mo? Afam ba yan? Ganyan, or what?
Yeah.
Whatever. Papakita ko din yung chat namin.
Yeah.
At ang last conversation doon about I.O.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so but for me, when I was asked by the IO, it was very very simple lang.
Quick.
Tinanong lang ako ng travel itinerary, booking accommodations. After that, tinanong sa akin like, anong trabaho mo? So, ang business name kasi naka-register sa akin is nakalagay sa dulo is digital marketing services. Feeling ko kasi ang hirap if i-explain ko pa na I'm a podcast manager, blah, blah, blah. So like, sinabi ko lang na I'm a digital marketer. He asked if like, so anong ginagawa niyo? Ganyan, ganyan. And then I just said na, we create content for our clients, which is true, and just not specifically podcast. And then sabi niya, anong kumpanya yan?
Anong content? At saka yun nga, di ba? Parang very vague. We create content for our clients. So, anong client? Anong ganyan?
Yeah. Yeah, pero kasi inisip ko if I like give the details, mas marami siyang tatanungin.
Yeah, tanong.
Yeah, so parang I just say na we create content for our clients. So sabi niya, kaninong kumpanya or anong kumpanya? And then I said na, meron po akong maliit na agency, ganyan.
Sabi mo, kaninong kumpanya? Sa akin.
Kaya nga, parang ako, excuse me, charot. Pero yun.
And then, sa akin.
Yeah, and then next he asked was, registered ba yan? So I said, opo. Pero in my head, I wanted to show the BIR registration. Pero hindi niya naman hiningi. So parang
hindi
nagtitigan.
Same din sa akin.
Nagtitigan lang kami. Tapos parang sabi niya, okay. Tapos inano niya na. So parang feeling ko like, kalma ka lang. Like just give what they're asking. Don't give too much.
Too much.
And then if they ask for something more, make sure lang na prepared ka. Pero kasi inisip ko din, the reason why I didn't have printouts, I just have everything in my phone. Like, I just created like an album of all the documents in my phone. Because inisip ko, mas sketchy yun if I have the printouts. Kasi parang,
papers, correct.
So, I also have a friend na nauna naman sila. Like, I feel like everybody's going to Thailand. Feeling ko dahil to sa Piso Fair thingy ng Cebu Pack before. But I also have a friend na nauna naman sila, like I think 2 weeks before us. And then she had all her documents prepared, printed out. So parang nung tinanong naman sa kaninong IO, meron kang COE, ganyan. Tapos she handed out her stuff. Meron kang ganito, she handed it out. Tapos parang ang sabi naman sa kaninong IO, wow, prepared ha? Parang ganon.
Parang,
diba? Parang
lahat I think nagkaroon ng
di mo na alam kung saan kalulugar, diba? Parang, should I be over-prepared? Should I be like,
Ako,
Yeah.
dinala ko yung printout kasi yun nga, parang nagkakaroon ng cases na kapag digital yung resource, parang they cannot prove yung authenticity ng
Mm.
document. So, okay lang na printed. Pero wag mo siya, ang sinabi ng IO, parang sa Facebook group na yung ano ba yung DIY Travel Philippines, wag mo siyang hawakan sa pila. Kailangan
Mm.
nasa bag lang.
Yeah.
So, yun,
Pag
pag hiningi
hiningi,
lang,
saka mo
tsaka mo
kukunin.
ibigay. Yeah. Kasi
Okay.
mas mukhang aligaga kapag hawak na hawak mo, parang kang aplikante, di ba?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Buti
true.
hindi sa akin tinanong na tinanong sa'yo, anong itinerary mo? Kasi girl, wala akong itinerary. Baka dyan ako
Oh.
nasabaw. Can you imagine, kapag tinanong ako, anong itinerary mo? Sabihin ko
Ah,
wala.
um, ah,
Diba?
ako, second
Pero medyo,
questioning. Charot.
yeah, mako-close door talaga ako. And meron akong, isang question niya na medyo nasabaw ako. And sinabi niya na, what do you do? Sinabi ko din na parang, I do digital marketing. Saan ka nag-work? Parang, boom, sa bahay. Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Sinabi ko na ano yung sinabi ko noon? Oh, I'm a freelance independent contractor.
Mm.
Yun sinabi ko. So, I feel hindi nasagot yung tanong niya, pero kung may follow-up siya, na independent contractor ako, na wala akong place of work.
Yeah, yung sa isa naming friend, yung nauna naman sa Thailand, yung sinabi ko na may different agenda siya in Thailand, hiningan siya ng contracts naman.
Oh, nag-prepare ako ng
Ako din,
contracts.
nag-prepare din ako ng contracts.
Yeah.
Digital lang, pero yun.
And
Ang ano no,
invoice, nandun din
iba-iba.
yung bayad. Oo, basta lahat
Ako
nakaprepare
din,
sa
lahat ng
akin.
pwede kong i-prepare,
Yeah,
pinrepare ko.
prepare
So,
lang. Mm-mm.
DTI, BIR, contract, ano
And
pa?
proof of payment.
Yeah, yung since wala akong, 'di ba yung iba bank statement daw. And since
Yeah.
lahat ng clients ko pays through PayPal, yung
Mm-mm.
history ng PayPal
History
yung
ng PayPal.
dinownload ko.
Oo,
Yeah.
screenshot, ganyan. Yeah, it could
Yeah,
work.
yun.
May friend nga ako, yung sa Upwork pa eh. Upwork yung
Mm,
proof of payment sa kanya.
yeah.
Ganon.
So parang just provide what you think is
Think is
needed.
needed. Correct. I
Yeah.
think yung fear kasi natin nanggagaling siya sa different things like, oh, hindi pa ako registered. Oh, wala akong ITR.
Yeah.
Kaya, yon I feel, kaya kasi sabing start locally. Kasi if you plan na international, yun nga, parang kailangan prepared ka din sa documents.
Yeah.
Ganyan. So, I feel
For
like yung mga
sure.
nakikinig ngayon, ang dami nila
Yeah,
take away.
sana.
Take away sa
Sana marami
episode.
kayong takeaway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yung countries naman without visa, it's pretty chill. Yung sa IO lang talaga yung
Sa
struggle.
IO
So
lang,
just
yeah.
prepare what you can prepare. And I think it's best to yung sa amin kasi we had a travel agency. So when they asked kung saan ako pupunta, we just show them yung printout nung agency.
Correct.
So
And yun din, helpful din yun na meron kayong agency kasi at least meron talaga kang itinerary na pupuntahan.
pero like if you're gonna go to a different country with visa requirements, yun naman, like that's a totally different story naman na
Yeah.
the visa requirements would
Would
usually need the
be,
ITR and even
oo,
more.
correct.
Yeah,
Yan
I think,
lang.
oh my
It's so
gosh.
fun. Yeah, this episode is so fun kasi although I've shared, more in the previous episode where we talk about like living a digital nomad lifestyle. Like here we touch base on kind of like
The
the pros
real
and
thing.
cons.
Yeah.
Yeah, pros and cons, like why you feel like it didn't work out for you or you prefer not to do it, but then like when
Yeah.
you had my insight of why do it longer kasi parang it has, like parang adjustment time talaga
Yeah.
for you to be able
Yeah.
to get the groove. Ganon.
Yeah, and I think because, like we are in this age where it's so easy to see how other people are living their lives. And obviously, like when you go to TikTok, people tend to have the tendency to sort of romanticize the digital nomad
They only
lifestyle.
show the good
Yeah,
stuff.
they only show the pretty coffee shops and the nice outfits you're wearing and the nice coffee that you ordered. Pero they failed to share na, oh shit, they left their
Ito pala yung
headset.
mga,
Kaya pala sila umaura
misadventures.
na lang kasi wala na silang charger, wala silang headset, and
Correct.
hindi mabilis yung wifi. Yung mga ganong stuff. So like, for me, that was something na eye-opening for me when I experienced it. Kasi parang, I thought like, oh my gosh, this is like the TikTok life. Ganyan. So, pagdating ko doon, ang sakit ng likod ko kasi pangit yung chair. Yung
Ang
ganon.
dami palang lamok, di ba?
Yeah. So I think it's like what you said, na parang pick a struggle. I mean, like you
Yeah.
just kind of choose your
struggle.
struggle for that particular day. If, for example, you left some of your stuff that means that, and it means that you have to enjoy the coffee shop without your work. Parang ganon.
Yeah,
And if you're
parang choose na
prepared
lang.
naman, then you get to do work in a really pretty place. So yeah,
Mm-mm.
there's no one size fits all way of getting into this digital nomad lifestyle. And I think what I really like from what you said, Sarah, is that it takes a while to get your groove. Just because you tried it once and it didn't work out for you, it's good if you can try it again and see which kind of like way
Yeah.
would work for you. So
Kasi there are a lot of elements. Like it could be the place, it could be the people,
for
it could be
sure.
the food. So yeah,
Yeah.
let's try it again.
And I like what you also said, that after doing this for so long, you already have a list of places to go to if you want to go on like a coffee shop working day, ganyan. So I feel like for us beginners, we still have a lot to learn and we still have to figure out those places for ourselves. So I guess like at this point, I'm up for the challenge, but we'll see if I'll actually do it.
Good luck. Like I hope you try it again.
Yeah,
And
I
I
will for
think
sure.
actually like since this is a free flowy conversation, I didn't actually expect to hear, like the reason why you didn't kind of
Like
like
it.
it. I actually expected the answer like, oh, namimiss ko kasi yung dogs ko, or namimiss
Oh,
ko yung hobby ko, or yung parang I felt lonely.
yeah.
Akala ko ganun siya magpo-flow. Kasi iniisip ko, wala tayong script ngayon or wala tayong guide questions, ganyan. But, for some people, kaya sinasabi ko na parang anyone can do it, but not everyone will like it. Kasi parang, it's just, iba-iba tayo.
Yeah.
So, alam mo
Yeah.
yun, like, yun nga, meron mga tao na they can't leave their family, they can't leave their
For
dogs,
sure.
kaya that's what's holding them back from not trying it.
For me, it's more of comfort because I can't work when like masakit likod ko or like yung pangit yung upuan ko. Parang ganun. People have
For
different
each people.
requirements in terms of like doing their work. So there are
Mm-mm.
people naman na, like what you said, you prefer coffee shops that are not noisy. Others also they like the white noise of the coffee shop.
Yeah,
Yeah, which is weird.
oo.
Like, how can you hear yourself think?
Correct. Yun yung sa akin.
Yeah, so if you are listening to this, I hope you got a lot from all the things that we shared, from the IO stories to the, like leaving things behind and to choosing the right coffee shop to work in, to choosing the countries to travel to. I hope you learned something. And if you have any more questions about it, you can always reach any of us. We are going to leave all our details in the show notes. So yeah, again, thank you so much, Sarah, for joining me and for sharing with me your very valuable insights. I'm gonna
My
try that
gosh.
1 month long travel for sure. But first,
Thank you
budget.
again for inviting
Budget
me.
for sure.
Yes. Thank you again for inviting me and for thinking of me as a valuable resource.
For sure. You're
Yeah.
living the life, girl.
Living the life and the struggles
Yes.
of a
Yes.
digital nomad. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much for inviting me again.
Yay.
Thanks again for listening to Spill the Creativity podcast. If you like this episode, I would really appreciate it if you can give me a 5-star rating on Spotify and a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. Or you can also take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram at Spill the Creativity Podcast, and you can also try the special filters if you want. Thanks again for listening to this episode, and make sure to catch fresh drops every Thursday morning. Bye!